Before the break, equivalent to lookup, not equal, next level of lookup, we have seen how to get the data, how to add something, how to multiply something, how to round it off. Now, for example, can I use multiple operators in one formula? For example, here, we are adding two columns, we are multiplying two columns, that is okay, very simple. Suppose in one formula, I want to add two columns, one column I want to multiply, one column I want to divide. I want to use multiple operators in one formula. For example, I have a column called as, or we have a column called as planned year quantity. This was the planned year. They have planned for a year quantity for the west region. For this part number, they have planned 705. But actually, what has happened is there is a year quantity available. This year quantity says 697. 1697 is actually happened. The planned is 705 or something. So we didn't achieve our plan. So we are going to write a formula now to find out the variance percentage. So variance percentage. What is the formula for finding out the variance percentage? What is the formula to find out the variance percentages? Actual minus plan divided by plan. So this is the formula for finding out the variance. If the variance is coming in positive, that means we have achieved our target. If the variance is negative, that means we didn't achieve our target. That's a formula. Okay. So here I have two things. One is we have subtraction. Another one is we have division. So I want to use two things in one formula. How do we do it? Add column. Unfortunately, in transform column, you cannot do that because two or three addition, multiplication, you cannot do it in one column, which is impossible. So go to add column. Under add column, when I go to the add column, there is an option called as custom column. Go to add column. Under add column, there is a custom column. Add column, custom column. Click on that custom column and it's asking what could be the name of that column. Let us give some name. I think the name is variance percentage. That's the name of the column. Actual minus plan. Actual minus plan. If you know the column name, you can type it here. ACTUL actual. Actual is not a separate column. Planned quantity and year quantity is my column name. If you know the column name, you can type it, but I don't know the column name or typing is very tougher. So on the year quantity or double click. This is my actual year quantity. Double click. It will come automatically on the top. Or you can type okay, YRQTY. So you can type it also. Year quantity, actual minus planned year quantity. There is something called as planned year quantity. Double click on it. The planned year quantity will appear. Divided by. You have to type divided by planned quantity. So actual year quantity minus planned year quantity divided by planned year. Actual minus plan divided by plan. Is my formula correct? You have to put a bracket. Very good. Why? As per? Very good. We would have studied in our school days. Bot mass. What is bot mass? B for bracket. O for off. D for division. M for multiplication. A for addition. S for subtraction. All your arithmetical calculation will work as per this hierarchy. This is the hierarchy. First bracket, then off. Off means a to the power of a square, b cube, 2 to the power of 2, 2 square. That is second. Third is division. Fourth is multiplication. Fifth is addition. Sixth is subtraction. So as per Bodmer's theory, I have two things. One is division and this one is subtraction. So as per Bodmer's theory, first divide. So first it will divide it. Then it will subtract, which is not right. So I want to first subtract it, then I want to divide it. So as you are rightly told, we have to put a open bracket before the year quantity and close bracket here for the planned year quantity. First subtract, then divide. So it has to subtract first and then divide next. As per Bodmer's theory, first bracket. So in the bracket, first we have the subtraction. So it will subtract it first, then it will divide it. So like this, you can apply multiple formulas within one column. You can apply multiple formulas also. Okay, yes. On the right hand side, there is a column created called as variance. But unfortunately, I'm not getting the variance in a percentage format. Could you tell me how can I convert this as a percentage format? One is first to detect it. If Power Query is detecting, okay. I think 99% Power Query will not detect because it's a number. It will detect it as a number. I think third step is better here. Third one is what you said is correct. Go to this ABC 123 and make it as percentage. Yes. If the percentage is negative, that means we are lesser than our target. I think we are 1% up, almost we are near the target, 1% lesser than our target. Second one is 6% more than our target, actual versus plan. 3% lesser than the target, 20% more than our target. You see one more function. So we have avoided lookup function, we have avoided addition, we have avoided multiplication, subtraction, multiple formulas, rounding, so many things, left, right, mid, splitting, everything we can do it in Power Query itself. But let us see one more. For example, let us take this zone name. If the zone name is west, assume we have something called as travel expenses or logistic cost, travel expenses. If the zone is south, I want to give a different expenses. If zone is north, expenses is different. If zone is west, different expenses. Zone is east, different expenses. Based on my zone name, the expense is going to change. So for this in Excel, we'll use the function called as if. But let us see how to do it in Power Query. Add column. Once again, go to the add column. Under add column, conditional column. Add column, conditional column. Go to add column. Below the add column, conditional column is equal to if function. Conditional column, and it opens a dialog box. What is the column name? Let us say the column name is maybe travel expense. I'm saying the column name is travel expenses. And based on which column you want to write the formula. If the column name, let us say the column name, click on this, the column name can be selected. Zone. When I select zone, the operator will change automatically. Equal, does not equal to, begins with, ends with. Suppose instead of the zone, if I select some number, total sales, now the operator will change. Less than, greater than, equal to. If you date select panning before, after, based on whatever you select, this operator will change automatically. That's the advantage of this Power Query. Zone. Zone is equal to what? I can type it here. One is you can type. Another one, I want to compare one thing with another column. One column thing, இன்னொரு column thing compare பண்ணனும்னு வெச்சீங்களா. Zone has to be compared with another column. Actually, this is compared with the planned column. என்ன பண்ணலாம்? There is an arrow mark here where we can see there is an option select column, and you can check one column is equal to another column. If the column and the column equal irka, I want to find the difference between the two columns. Then you can check it here. But here I'm not going to do it. Maybe we'll see one more different example. Here let us say enter value. Enter value. Zone is equal to. If the zone is equal to, for example, south, it's case sensitive. Case sensitive, capital letter, small letter, spelling should be correct. Capital letter, small letter correct spelling correct. If the zone is south, what is the output I want? For example, let us say 2000. South zone anda, I will get the traveling expenses as 2000. Just for example. Add column. Next condition. Zone. Add class. Second condition. Add class. Zone is equal to north. Maybe north anda, assume that I'm saying something like 5000. South zone is 2000. North zone is 5000. Add class zone west. Maybe something like 3000. Add class zone is equal to east. Maybe 4000. South zone is 2000. North zone is 5000. Just for example, I'm doing this. West zone is 3000 and east zone is 4000. If no south, no north, no east, no west, then I can say 0. With the Excel, 4 ifs you are right. Equal to if open bracket, cell number equal to double quotes where போடணும். And as text, you have to put a double quote, you have to put a commas, so many double quotes, so many brackets, 4 brackets, 4 close bracket, so many double quotes has to be typed here, which is very complicated. But it's simple. We didn't write it, we have just selected it. That's all. Okay. Yes. Zone wise, the expenses are changing. South zone is 2000, north zone is 5000, east zone is 3000, east zone is 4000. Okay. If function also. We did the if function in Power Query. Now tell me, what are all the, maybe the date, we will park the date because we don't have a date column here. Adding the date, multiplying the date, dividing the date, separating the date, that I will explain probably in the next session because we don't have a column called as date here. Next table. Sum if count if is in pivot. That is reporting. Reporting is a pivot. Sum if is actually pivot, right? When you drag it showing sum if the region is this, sum if the region is this. That is sum if. Aggregation, reporting, chart, we can do it only in Excel. Other than the aggregated formula like sum if, count if, average, other things, tell me. What are all the other things you are trying, or if you are struggling in formula in Excel, we'll try to do it in Power Query itself. Other than the sum if, count if, the aggregation, so tell me what are all the other formulas you will face a problem or you struggling in Excel. We'll see whether we can do it in Power Query itself. Power Query le panna mudiyumaanu paakalam. Merge. Select 2 column, merge it, then put the merge query. Same. Concatenate பண்ணாலே ரெண்டு காலத்தை select பண்ணி merge query. Sorry, merge. Then put merge query. Any other? The formulas you struggle or formulas you face in Excel, we'll see whether it's possible in Power Query. Whether it's possible in Power Query. Date only, park it. We'll see the date in our upcoming session. Just a small example. Now take the part name. I want all the part name to turn into a capital letter or first letter capital letter, small letter, or I want to clean up. There are some empty spaces. There are some empty characters. I want to clean up this column here itself. So go to transform and there is an option available called as format. Go to transform. Under transform, you can see format. Lowercase, uppercase, capitalize each word, trimming. Trimming means removing the unwanted space, cleaning unwanted junked characters. SAP, ERP, someone you will get some junked characters that has to be cleaned. So you can use cleaning, trimming, capitalizing, small letters, capital letters. Just for example, format, capitalize each word. Sorry, already. So I will put a capital, all letters, format, uppercase. So you can see everything will turn into a capital letter here. The already passed. I want to separate everything, first letter, last letter. Wherever I have hyphen, I want to separate it. Wherever I have a bracket, I want to separate it. Everything we have seen it in the morning itself. Extract, left, right, mid, text before delimiter, text after delimiter. And just for example, on the part name, Wherever we have the part name, I want your company name to be prefixed. BT to be prefixed before the part name. So go to transform, format, add prefix. But there's a small challenge. Based on this part number only, we got the name rate. Correct? இதை பேஸ் பண்ணி தான் லுக்அப் பண்ணி நேம் ரேட்டு கொண்டு வந்துருக்கும். அது டிஸ்டர்ப் ஆகுமா? Let us see. Add prefix. I'll put BT hyphen. BT hyphen. Then the part number. But அதனால லுக்அப் ஏதாவது அஃபெக்ட் ஆகுமா? No. It will work perfectly. இதுதான் அட்வான்டேஜ் ஆஃப் பவர் query. எக்ஸல் எப்படிலாம் பண்ணிங்கன்னா VLOOKUPலாம் ஸ்பாயில் ஆகிடும், எரர் தான் வரும். If you change your part number, name or anything in Excel, it will throw error. Just I added BT before the part number. Okay. Any other things except the date? Any other things to be learned here? Date also, if you want to, maybe probably we'll see it in the next session how to bring the date. Morning yesterday, காலைல நிறைய ரோ பண்ணிட்டோமா சார்? ரைட் கிளிக், replace value. Wherever we have null, we are replaced with 0, we are replaced with pending. நாலஞ்சு ரோ பண்றோம் நினைக்கிறேன். everything. Replace, we did it. அதுதான் அந்த இது ட்ரிம்மிங். இல்ல அந்த காலம் என்ன, அந்த காலம் வச்சு ஏதாவது கால்குலேஷன் பண்ண போறீங்களா இல்ல அது அப்படியே ஒண்ணு கரெக்டா வருதான்னு பாருங்க, இல்ல வந்து டிடெக்ட் பண்ணுங்க, இல்ல இங்க போய் மாத்தி விட்டுங்க நம்பர் அவுட் டெக்ஸ்ட். அவ்வளவுதானே. பை டிஃபால்ட்டா டிடெக்ட் பண்ணோம், டிடெக்ட் பண்ணலாம், நீங்க போய் மாத்திங்க நம்பர் அவுட் டெக்ஸ்ட் ஆகும், உங்க இஷ்டம் தானே. Yes. Any other things, or I will load this to Excel. Can I load this to Excel now? பவர் queryல sum if count if கிடையாது, அதெல்லாம் எக்ஸல்ல தான். அதெல்லாம் ரிப்போர்ட்டிங். ஐ ஆல்ரெடி டோல்ட் sum if, ஆவரேஜ், கவுண்ட் அதெல்லாம் பவர் queryல பண்ணும். பவர் query காலம் பேஸ்டா தான் வேலை செய்யும். அந்த அக்ரிகேஷன் அதெல்லாம் எக்ஸல்ல தான் பண்ணும். ரிப்போர்ட்டு, சார்ட்டு, sum if, கவுண்ட் if, ஆவரேஜ் if எல்லாமே எக்ஸல் தான். இது இந்த கிளீன் அப் பண்றது, இந்த மாதிரி ஃபார்முலா ஷேர் பண்றது தான். இதை வச்சு ஒரு காலம் கிரியேட் பண்ண அந்த மாதிரி ஃபங்க்ஷன்ஸ். ரிப்போர்ட்டிங் அதுக்கெல்லாம் எக்ஸல் தான் பெஸ்ட். எக்ஸல் தான் பண்ணுவீங்க, பண்ண முடியாது. யூ கேன் நாட் டு திஸ். ஃபார்முலா பண்ணுங்க, அவுட்புட் தான் நம்பரு. டெக்ஸ்ட் இருந்துச்சுன்னா கிரே காமிக்கும், நீங்கள் மாற்றிக்கணும். சப்போஸ் நீங்கள் அங்கே போய் ஒரிஜினல் டெக்ஸ்ட்டோவோ இல்லை ரெஃபோ இதை என்டர் பண்ணிங்கன்னா இங்கே வரும்போது கிரேவோ ரெட்டோ காமிக்கும், நீங்கள் மாற்றணும். இல்லை ஒரு தடவை மாற்றி விட்டீங்கன்னா லைஃப் டைமில் அது ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக அப்டேட் ஆகிடும். Can I load this data? Go to Home tab, close and load. Here you are going to help me here. Close and load. Close and load to. Then add this data model. Sorry, only create connection. Add this data model. Can I tick this? Yes or no? நான் வெயிட் பண்றதுனால நோன்ட்டீங்க. எனக்கு அந்த part master is not required. Part masterல தேவையான whatever the column I wanted, I already got it in sales distribution. Why to load that part master? Part master is not required. அது தேவையான காலத்தை ஆல்ரெடி நம்ம கொண்டு வந்துட்டோம். So no need. So don't select the add data model. Say okay. Then இப்போ என்ன பண்ணணும்? Sales distribution right click, load to add data model. இதா superb. Next you are going to do some task. Part master table இல்லையா? ரெஜிஸ்டர் லுக்கப்ல மாட்டீங்க ஹெல்ப் பண்ணிட்டீங்களா? Year, month, date, year, month. It was calculation also. Bonfiglioli is Bonfiglioli. That is multi-card. You need to write the formula. Select it. combine it and then merge it. Merge column, merge query. First merge the. Okay. Yes. File. Save as. Browse. Let us give some name for it. I think we are in 15. Part sales tracker with the Power Query. Close this file. Open a new file. Now there is one more file available, that is 15 is over. 16. Asset maintenance. Asset maintenance. So what are you going to do in this asset maintenances? You first get the data, load, transform. I think I don't want you to using the merge query in the table called as maintenance record. As a sales distribution, we got the name, rate, and unit of measure. Same like in maintenance record, insert the column asset name, category name, warranty expiry, location, department. This 5 column you have to get it from another table. So maintenance record in the table, insert the column called as asset name, category name, warranty expiry, location, without rating lookup. Bring this 3 columns, 5 columns actually, sorry. Same merge query. I will come. Same merge query. To decide what is the common column between the tables. Category, warranty expiry. Expand பண்ணலாம். We need to expand the column. Merge query and expand that column. Answer. Concept not பார்த்து half an hour That is the column. The name, category, I want it. I want the option to get that. Now we got that one. Becoming a business. Sir, sir. Okay, open a new file, data, get data from file, from Excel workbook, asset maintenance, import, and select both the files, both the sheets, sorry. Multiple items, select both the sheets. Transform data. Now, it is going to Power Query. In Power Query, first check your column quality. I think column quality, there is no problem. Maintenance record, no problem. So place the cursor on maintenance record. Then we have to go to Home tab. Then Merge Query. Merge Query. What is the common column between the two? First, maintenance record, bottom you have to select the asset master. And what is the common column? Asset ID, asset ID. Okay. Right hand side, you can see there is a column called as asset master, where the double arrow is appearing here. Click on that double arrow, expand. And what is the column you want it? We want the asset name, then category, warranty expiry, department, location, yeah. Location also, right? Location also. But how it will be displayed? Asset master dot asset name, asset master dot category, asset master dot warranty expiry. And I don't want it. So remove this original name as prefix. Uncheck that. Uncheck that original name as prefix. Okay. So now you can see the asset name, category name, warranty expiry, location, department, everything is displayed here. Yes, on the Power Query and Power Pivot is easy to use, easy to forget also. Ah, yep. அடுத்த எக்ஸசைஸ்ல 4-5 sheets இருக்கு. We are in 17, now in 16, 17, 18. Before going to the next one, a small review. Multiple sheets, identical. Multiple sheets identical. I want to consolidate. நிறைய ஷீட்ஸ் இருக்கு, ஒரே மாதிரி இருக்கு, எல்லாத்தையும் கன்சாலிடேட் பண்ணணும். So then we have to use append query as new. Correct. Multiple files in a folder, identical. We want to consolidate it. Then we have to go for combine files. Correct. Multiple two வச்சுக்கலாம், 2 sheets. Multiple sheets we'll see it in the next session. 2 sheets or 3 sheets, multiple sheets. Non-identical, equivalent to lookup. Lookup ki equivalent ஆ ஒன்று பண்ணணும். Then we have to go for correct. This is the difference what we have learned from the morning. 3 things. I can explain. Okay. Can I close this? Yeah, close பண்ணலாமா? Now the next one. This is what you did now. The next, add a column. Same maintenance record table, add a column. That column name is warranty status. If the service date is before or equal to warranty expiry. Service date warranty expiry ki before or irundichina, then you should display a message yes. Otherwise you should display a message no. Formula vena screen la kamcha. I showed you the formula itself straight away. I showed you the formula itself. Service date is before or equal to warranty expiry. The column name is warranty status column. Column name is warranty status. If service date is before or equal to warranty status, yes. Okay. Add column. Then conditional column. The column name is warranty status. If which column? Service date is before or equal to. Warranty date முன்னாடியே service பண்றோம். We are sending a service before the warranty date. So that means we are still in the warranty period. So if the service date is before or equal to warranty expiry, how do we select the warranty expiry here? There is no option. Click here and then go for select column. Then select that column, warranty expiry. The service date is before the warranty expiry date. That means we are in the warranty period. Yes, sir. Warranty status is yes. Otherwise, the warranty status is no. We are not in the warranty period. Okay. Error தான் வரும். நல்லுன்னு வரும். வரும் சம்டைம்ஸ் டேட்டு ஃபீல்டு கரெக்டாக இருந்தால் தப்பாக இருந்தால் வரும். வரலையே. ஸோ இங்கே நல்லுன்னு வரும். ஓகே. லொகேஷன். லொகேஷன்ல வேர்ஹவுஸ் டெல்லி, ஹெச்கியூ சென்னை. அதில் வி வாண்ட் ஒன்லி டெல்லி, ஒன்லி சென்னை, மும்பை, பெங்களூர் அப்படிதான் வரணும். ஐ டோன்ட் வாண்ட் ஹெச்ஓ சென்னை, ஐ டோன்ட் வாண்ட் ஹெச்கியூ சென்னை, வேர்ஹவுஸ் டெல்லின்னு வராம வெறும் டெல்லி, மும்பை, சென்னை, சிட்டி நேம்ஸ் ஒன்லி டு பி டிஸ்பிளேட். அதே காலம், சேம் காலம், சேம் காலம், ஒன்லி த சிட்டி நேம் டு பி டிஸ்பிளேட். சிட்டி நேம் வரணும். -6 sir. He does wrong. Minus sir, minus sir. Just additional charge. Okay, but a small challenge here. I don't know whether everyone has did it right. Let me check. So select the location column, then transform, extract, then text after delimiter. What is a delimiter? Hyphen and space. Space கொடுக்காம இருந்தீங்கன்னா ஸ்பேஸ் வரும். Next formula, when you write a formula, you have to always you have to use space Delhi, space Mumbai னு பண்ணணும். If you did this right, fine. If you are not did it, next time when you write some formula, you have to use the space. Otherwise, you will get a error. So hyphen and space, because after this warehouse Delhi, I have a space, hyphen and a space. So you have to put hyphen space. Okay. Yes. So we got Delhi, we got Chennai, we got Mumbai, Bangalore, Pune, Bangalore. So it's separated here. Now, with the help of this, create another column. The column name is other expenses based on the location. If the location is Chennai, the expense is 400. If the location is Bangalore, 300. If the location is Pune, 350. Mumbai, 375. Delhi, 250. All the other locations are 0. Just for your convenience, I assumed it. Chennai is 400. Bangalore is 300. Pune is 350. Mumbai is 375. Delhi. All the other cities except this 5 should be 0. Done. Yes. Capital. Yes, sensitive. Okay. Add a column. Conditional column. I don't know the amount. You have to help me here. What is the column name is? Other expenses. Column name is location is equal to Chennai. All amount 400. add class location equal to Bangalore 300. Add class location Pune. Then 3. Add class 5. How much? Last one. Location is equal to Delhi. Then 50. Or else 0. Okay. Mhm. No. As of now, no. பெரிய பண்ண முடியாது டைப் பண்ணி தான் காலம் தானே சார் காலத்தோட பேரு ஒரு காலம் வச்சு இன்னொரு காலம் இது காலம்ல இருக்க டேட்டா இது டைப் பண்ணி தான் ஆகணும். Add a column total cost maintenance cost plus service charge plus other expenses minus discount. Total cost is the formula name. Maintenance cost plus service charge plus other expenses minus discount. Very late. Okay. Yeah. What we have to do now? Add column, custom column. What is the name of that? Other custom. Total, sorry. Total cost. What is the? Tell me the formula. First one is maintenance cost. Double click plus service charge plus other. இப்பதான் create பண்ணோம். Other expenses minus addition, multiplication, and everything. Bracket. I think it's not required here. Bracket is not required. So straight away I can say okay. Now tell me, before loading, please check the data type also. Warranty expiry 123 ABC, other expenses 123 ABC, total cost 123. It's not correct. This should be 123. This should be 123. This should be ABC. It's not right. So select the three columns. Select these three columns. How can I make it as a proper data type now? The மூணுத்தையும் ஒரே data type மாத்தணும். Transform, detect data type. Yes. So warranty expiry is ABC. Other expenses is 123. Total cost is 123. So please do this. In the data type பண்ணீங்கன்னா when you find the total average sum எல்லாம் கரெக்டா work ஆகும். Otherwise it will not. If suppose I want sum of total cost, you cannot do it because it's 123 ABC. Count தான் வரும். You will not get that sum or average. So better convert it into proper data type. Now tell me. Home tab, close and load, close and load to. Then what is the next one? Only create connection, add data model. No. Yes, in ring. Okay. Then what is the next step? Right click, load to. As I told you, would have been well versed. More than literally, we did it more than 7, 8, 9, 10 times. Get up on it. Get data, load data, transform data, clean up and loading. So many times we did it. Now, file. As usual, save as, browse. I will share this working file. Now, work on a file, the file which I have worked on, maybe I will share it for your future reference also. The last one, asset 16, asset maintenance with Power Query. Okay. Now the next very, very, very important topic. Second time we are going to use Power Pivot. First time we used Power Pivot today morning. Could you tell me what is the reason we used for what we used Power Pivot? Hierarchy. Very good. So now let us open this file, purchase order. I'm opening this file, purchase order. 3 sheets are there. Purchase order is a sheet where I can see PO ID, PO number, order date, supplier ID, and item ID, and we have quantity, we have unit price, we have total amount. And I'll go to the next sheet. Here also I can see supplier details, supplier ID, supplier name, address, and other things are available. Inventory table, I have inventory details, item ID, item name, category, and other things. 3 different tables are there, 3 different tables. Now, what I want or what we want to do is, we are going to, suppose I am going to create a report region wise and category wise, category wise, sum of total cost. So I want to calculate sum of total cost. Region wise, category wise, sum of total. This is a report I want to create. Where is this category? Category is available in inventory table. And this region name, where the region name is available, it's available in the supplier table. Where is the total cost? It's total amount, total amount is available in purchase order table. All are in 3 different tables. So in the 3 tables I want to combine and I want to create a report. You cannot use append query because all the 3 tables are different. Combine files also you cannot use. All the 3 files are different. Merge query. Yes, you can use merge query, but how many merge queries we can write? Supplier ID base panni, I want to bring the supplier region. So supplier region venna, okay, you will write one VLOOKUP. And I want item ID base panni, I want to write what is the category name, I will write another lookup. So suppose I want the item name, we will write a lookup. Supplier name, we will write a lookup. Suppose I want city name, we will write another lookup. How many lookups we can write? Too complicated. Adhu this table is little bit bigger. We have around 4,000 rows, 4,200 rows. If you have only 1,000 rows, yes, we can go for lookup, but lookup will slow down your system process. This is 4,000. Suppose I have 4 lakh rows. So when you write an extra column, 1 column, it may increase your file size. So if you have only 2 tables, the table is very small. then write a lookup, then go for merge query. Merge query is equivalent to lookup. Appa pannalam. But I have three tables, three are different tables. So how can I create a report here? It's very, very, very simple. Very, very, very easy. No formulas, no function, nothing. But we can create a report. This is the power of it. Let us see how to do this. Maybe this is what you will be doing in the future. When you download the data from SAP, ERP, Oracle, 10 tables may be available. All the tables, there should be some data. And I want to combine and I want to create a link. Tell me what is the common link between these three tables. For example, let us take the inventory table. Inventory table ko, where other table ko, do you see any link? Item ID, which is available in inventory, which is available in purchase order. And the supplier table, supplier ID and supplier ID. That's all. Please remember this. What is the common link? What is the lookup column? What is the common column? That's all. Now let me close it. It's very simple. It's very easy, but very powerful. Normally the powerful feature will be very tougher, but here the powerful feature is very simple. Let us open a new file. I'm opening a new file. As usual, data, get data, from file, from Excel workbook, from file, Excel workbook, select the purchase order, the last but one, 17th sheet, purchase order, import, purchase order, I'll go to import, then select all the three sheets, select multiple item, select inventory, select purchase order, select supplier data. I selected all the three sheets, transform data, clean up the data as usual, go to Power Query, it's loading to Power Query now, clean up this data. Inventory table, is there any problem? I think no problem in inventory table. Clean. Purchase order, is there any problem? Clean. Supplier table, is there any problem? Clean. But morning itself I told you sometimes better to remove the unwanted columns. Could you tell me, is there any unwanted columns available here? Very good. Address is not required. PIN code may not be required. Email address is not required. Why to unnecessarily load the email address? Why to unnecessarily load the address? Increase your file size. 10,000 suppliers are there. 10,000 suppliers in address, everything will be loaded. To remove that. Tell me, how can I remove the unwanted columns? Tab, choose column, remove that unwanted. What is that unwanted? Address, city is required. In a city wise, na report பண்ணுவேன். PIN code, I remove it. Email address, I remove it. Where what are all the other columns you don't want, you can remove it or you can have it. But what is the disadvantage of having the column is it will increase your file size. So I remove all the unwanted columns. Okay. That's all. That's all in Power Query. That's all in Power Query. You have cleaned up all the three tables. Then close and load. Close and load 2. Then close and load 2. Only create connection. Add data model. Add data model. Yes, we have to select add data model. No, all the three tables we want it. For reporting, we want all the three tables. Select add data model. Next is going to be the next powerful feature. Add data model. Okay. So the table is loaded into Power Query, Excel, background Power Query. Now the most powerful feature in this Power Pivot. Now we are not going to get the help from Power Query. Power Query, that's all. Cleaning up on the value of Power Query. Clean up, adding the formulas, that's all Power Query will do. Now based on this three table, we are going to create a report. All are three different table, but I want one report now. So Power Pivot. Go to Power Pivot. Then manage. Then diagram view. Very good. Now the three tables are available here. Moon table are available. If you are not able to see the three table, maybe move to the right side, left side, or zoom this, increase the percentage, decrease the percentage, and see all the three tables. All the three tables are available. Now it's very, very, very simple. Tell me, what is the common column between that inventory table and purchase order table? Item ID. Click this item ID, drag it and drop it to this item ID. In the item ID, connect it with this item, or reverse also. This item ID connected with this item ID. Left to right or right to left, both are same. That's all. The table will be connected now. The table will get connected. If you are wrongly connected it, can I modify it? Very simple. You can see there is an arrow mark appearing here. Double click on the arrow mark. Now you can select it correctly, item ID. Suppose instead of item ID, I selected item name. Tapa panitana, double click and you can modify it here. Easy. Right click panni, delete panni. In the world, deleting is very easy. Creating is very tough. Now tell me next one. Supplier ID. Hmm? Hmm. Hmm. I told you left to right, right to left. Both are possible. You want to do that? The supplier ID is to supplier ID. Or a left hander. No. Okay. All the three tables are connected. That's all. No formula, no function, no lookup, no merge query, nothing. Close this file. That's all in Power Pivot. Close it. Play with this. Play with this. I will insert a report. Insert pivot table from data model. Okay. Now you can see all the three columns are there. All the three columns. All the three tables, sorry. Which table you want to drag? For example, supplier table, what I want is region name. Let us bring the region to rows. Then in purchase order table, what I want is total amount. I'll bring the total amount to sigma because I want sum of total amount. And in inventory table, I want the category name. Category name. That's all. And then a table, or you can do whatever you want. As I told you, can play with this. So these three are from three table. Region is from some other table. Category is from some other table. Total amount is from some other table. So without writing formulas, without writing functions, we have created a report. Simple, easy, very powerful. Already we have wasted 16 years. Many use power queries and power pivots. Okay. But here how will there will be a blank. There will be a blank. There is no data, it will be a blank there. But we cannot rectify that. But here how? Then go for merge query and do it. Why to write a helper? There is a data, it automatically matches. The data is not available, report will not come. Here you cannot do that. Here you cannot find it. Here you cannot write lookup. Lookup means go for merge query. Then it should be correct. Okay. Now I'm saving this. Tell me what is the file name? 17. Huh? Sorry. Already purchase order is there. I would have given some other name. 17 purchase order. Here the more work is not in Power Query. Here the more work is in Power Pivot. So more work is actually not more work, simple work, but we used Power Query, Power Pivot here. So here Power Pivot is more useful compared to Power Query. Power Query is just for cleaning. Now the final one, get the data, clean the data, transform the data, get transform, load, and create a relationship between all the 5 tables in the file called as 18 business transaction. In 18 business transaction, get it, transform it, load it, create relationship. After that, you will create a dashboard. First, you do this. Get, transform, load, and create a relationship in this table called as business transaction. There are 5 files, 5 sheets. You decide, you decide. That's not your decision. If you are loading the unwanted columns, that's your wish. So relationship between the 5 tables is very important. You have to show me the relationship between all the 5 tables. Empty columns, empty rows are not remove one, that's better. Create a relationship between all the 5 files. Invoice, invoice trans, customer, location, product. All the 5 files you have to relate it. So all the 5 files directly, indirectly has to be related. Better do it. Better do it. Anji table is there. All the 5. Remove that. Okay. Data. Get data from file, from Excel workbook. The last file, business transaction, import. As usual, go to the Power Query. Yes, select multiple items. First customer, hold the shift key, select the last one. Then transform data. It goes to Power Query again. Sorry. We have more data here. It's taking some time. Some people have missed to clean up. First table, is there any problem? There are some unwanted columns. Email address and mobile number is not required. Choose column, remove the email address, remove the mobile number. That's not required. Okay. Invoice table, no problem. Invoice trans, there is a problem. There are some empty columns. Choose column 7, 8, 9, 10 and empty. Location, no problem. Product, no problem. Close and load 2. close and load and close and load 2. Once again, I think we did it more than 10 times from the morning. I think you would have been well experienced on this. Only create connection. Add this data to data model. Okay. Then, what is the last one? We have to go to power pivot. Yes. Power pivot. Manage. Diagram view. If all the 4 tables are not available, it will be somewhere else on the left or right. You can bring it here. Update drag and you can bring it and place everything very near. For your understanding, we can place it very near to your table here. First, let us take this customer table, customer ID. Customer ID is available in invoice also. So customer ID, customer ID. And the product table, where it is linked. Invoice trans. Product ID, product ID. And between the invoice and invoice trans, there is a link. That is the invoice number. And only one table is living independently. That is the location. Location ID. Location. So all the 5 tables are directly, indirectly connected. For example, I want to know region wise what is the sum of invoice cost, or region wise I want to know what is the sum of total amount. Region and invoice trans is not connected, but the location and customer name is connected. Customer table and invoice table is connected. Invoice table is connected with the trans. Yes, we can create a report. தாராளமா report பண்ணலாம். All the 5 table you can drag and drop, and any column you can create a report. 5 இருக்கலாம், 50 இருக்கலாம், 100 கூட. So you can have any table in the report. Just drag, you have to create a report. So no formula, no functions required here. All the 5 tables are connected. Drag and create a report. That's it. Okay. Important thing, please decide this product ID, customer table, same customer ID. That will not get repeated, but it should not get repeated. Customer ID, same customer ID should not get repeated. Same product ID should not get repeated. Repeat duplicate bill number, invoice number, invoice number should not be repeated multiple times in a master table. That's remove the duplicates. Please remove the duplicates. That removing duplicates is available in Excel as well as is available in Power Query also. So suppose one common column, invoice number, common column. Suppose I will go to this just example invoice table. Assuming invoice, it should not have, but still, if there is a repeated values in the invoice, same invoice number is repeated multiple times in invoice in table. So go to Home tab, remove rows. There is an option called as remove duplicates. If the duplicate of invoice number is having, you have to remove it, but it should not happen. Invoice table, master table, or customer table, same customer ID should not be repeated. Lookup, even lookup or anything, unique. Right. Maybe the last and final task. Maybe the last free hit. Free hit now. Who is yesterday itself? You had a free hit. Who is finishing first will get 66, 44, 33, 22, 11. Here, since it's last free hit, you are going to get 3 sixers. Yaar first mudigreenlo 3 6, 3 4, 3 sixers, 3 fours, 3 threes, 3 twos. All are triple. So what are you going to do here is, so I will not give you easiest task. Two reports. First report is product wise yearly sum of. Question is there. Now I will zoom that and I will show you it later. Product wise yearly sum of invoice amount and top 10 products. We want top 10 products. This is first report. Second report, customer wise yearly. Every customer yearly, what is the sum of invoice amount? Top 10 customer. I want only the top 10 customer. Last, finally, insert a slicer for this region. Region, you have to insert a slicer. If I select central region, both the report should get filtered. If you select East region, both the report should get filtered. Dashboard, based on 5 sheets, you are going to create this dashboard. 5 sheets, you are going to create this dashboard. Based on this 5 sheets, create a dashboard. First report is yearly product wise sum of invoice amount. Second report is customer wise yearly sum of invoice amount. Both is top 10. ரெண்டுத்துலயுமே எனக்கு டாப் 10 கஸ்டமர், டாப் 10 ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ். At 5 10. At 5 business transaction. So create a report, கடைசியா at last insert a slicer and connect it. ஸ்லைசர்ல மட்டும் ஒரு சின்ன சேலஞ்ச், ஆல்னு நீங்க செலக்ட் பண்ணணும். ஆல் ஸ்லைசர், ஆல் செலக்ட் த ரீஜன் அண்ட் கனெக்ட் இட். நான் எங்க நினைக்கிறேன். Both are getting filtered. Both are filtered. connection. There is no report, only one report. What are you doing? Action. Okay, let me do this. Insert pivot from data model. Okay, first report. Suppose 5 tables are there. I don't know where is that column available. 50 column இருக்கும். So what you do is search box. The first report is product, PROD. It's from the product table. Bring the product name to rows. Then invoice date into columns. Then total amount. into sigma. But how can I get top 10 products here? Right click, filter, top 10. So first report is over. Second report, I place the cursor somewhere else here. Insert, pivot. Copy panni, you can put the customer name itself. That's one report, one method, but better to create one report. Practice. Pivot from data model. Okay. Next one is customer wise. So let's bring the customer name to rows. The invoice date. Sorry. Invoice date to columns. And the total amount to sigma. Right click on the customer name and go to filter top 10. Finally, I close this pivot table field list to have a space. Analyze, insert, slicer, but unfortunately the slicer is not available here. All. Unfortunately, as of now, you have to manually find it. Anyway, I have returned to Microsoft to put a search box here also. You go search box, but I can select it, but unfortunately now you cannot do that. You have to scroll down and you have to find it out. Which column? The column name is region. Okay. Now, when I click central, both the tables should get filtered, but it will not get filtered. So what we have to do now? Right click, report connection, select both the table. Okay. South, north region, both the tables are filtering for north. South, both the table. Top 10 customer, top 10 product for south, north, east, west. So we got a report based on 5 different table. 5 table in the report. This report is coming from 5 different tables. The connection we should have struggled for it. Connection, we set up the connection. How many lookups we can write, how many merge query we can write, but very simply connected and created a report. 5, 10, 20, 100 can create any number of reports like this. As I promised yesterday, till now, we didn't write any formulas. Formulas is a function error. No formula, no function here, but you can do all the things without writing the formulas and functions. Yes. Now it's up to you. So with all your cooperation, I believe we have completed all the exercise. Exercise 18 is the last exercise. We already completed the exercise number 18. So if you have any other questions, doubts, queries to be clarified on this power query, power pivot, I'll try to clarify. If you have the common doubts, if you have specific doubts, I already shared my contact details, my email ID, website, mobile number is already available. Whenever you have some doubts, question, call me, mail me, WhatsApp or whatever. Copy. We'll do one thing, small. Copy. Go to PowerPoint. Don't paste it. Control Alt V. Paste special as a workbook object. Or if you want it with the link, whenever you make some changes, it will change here. With the link as an Excel object. Okay. So this will be placed as the Excel object. But while running this, you should not run straight away. Select this. When you run, you can show the report. It looks like this. That's all. But on the interaction, drill down, slicer, so what do you do? I have to do it. Select this. Go to insert, action. Above the link, there is something called as action. Insert, action, object action, edit. Insert, action, object action, edit. So now if I run the slideshow, if I click, comes to Excel, do whatever you want, close it, it will go back to table. This is okay, you can put a table, but clicking, interacting, the drill down, That will not work in PowerPoint. So put the accent settings, click there, show that, and come back. That's what we can. That is the way to do it. No other way. எக்ஸலில் காமிக்கும் போது காமிக்கிறது முன்னாடி அந்த நேற்று சொன்னதெல்லாம் பண்ணி விட்டுருங்க. அப்போ தெரியாது டிஃபரன்ஸ். கிரிட் லைன்ஸு கண்ட்ரோல் ஷிஃப்ட் F1 எல்லாம் போட்டிங்கன்னா அது பார்க்கறதுக்கு எக்ஸல் இது மாதிரியே இருக்கும், பவர் பாயிண்ட் ப்ரெசன்டேஷன் மாதிரியே இருக்கும். ஸோ கிளிக் க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிங்கன்னா திருப்பி இங்கே வந்துடும். தட்ஸ் பெட்டர் வே டு ப்ரெசென்ட். எஸ், எனி அதர் questions, doubts, queries? I hope you are all better than yesterday morning. The morning what a power pivot, power query, pivot le better இருக்கீங்க நினைக்கிறேன். But as I told, the training program is not over today. Training program is started today. From today you have more work to be done. Please do practice. If you are not practicing, I'm damn sure you will forget it. That's why the reason for giving more scores, the score எல்லாம் கொடுத்து நிறைய பண்றது ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ண எதுக்கு ரீசன்னா டு மேக் யூ டு ப்ராக்டிஸ். நிறைய நீங்க ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ண ஐ திங்க் நவ் யூ ஹவ் ஓவர்லவ் வெல் வெர்ஸ்ட். இப்போ நான் வெறும் கான்செப்ட் சொல்லி கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா யூ வுட் ஹவ் நாட் அண்டர்ஸ்டுட். when I ask you to do some task, when you practice only you can understand the concept. That's the reason I given this practice and the scoring and other part. Okay, right? So please do practice and come with more doubts, questions and queries. Can I get the scores? And I will get the scores and wait for a few more minutes, and I will get the certification also.